Hello, ARC family, and welcome to the ARC journey. We have with us today Kathy and Kathy to talk to us about the Flourish Conference coming up. The theme is Victorious, Time to Slay Your Dragons. Now, that sounds like we're going to battle. So, I want to turn it over to you to tell us where this is, when it is, who guest speakers are, and why we want to come. So, take it away.
Okay, well, this year our venue's a little bit different. We are still scheduled in the beginning of March. So the date of the Flourish Conference is March 7th through the 9th. This year we'll be meeting at GrandPointe Church in Chambersburg as we celebrate the 200th anniversary of the CGGC. If you are needing to register, you can register online at theflourishconference.org. We should point out the last day for regular registration is February 21st. After that, you have to pay another $10. So do get registered as soon as you can. We want to let you know that this year we're excited to offer complimentary registration for any women who are pastors or pastors' wives. If that fits you, or if you need to find out about scholarship information, we also offer scholarships for ladies who need a little help financially. And all of those people can contact Nancy Scott. And what's her email again,
Her
Kath?
her email address will be embedded in the video in the bottom of the video, so you can just go there and click it. Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So we are looking forward to the weekend and we want to include as many women as possible. You won't want to miss it. How about Kathy, you tell them a little bit about who's going to be speaking?
Sure. So our keynote speaker, her name is Georgina Verzal, and she's coming from South Carolina, I think, but she is a dynamic speaker. Kathy and I met her, and she was just fantastic and wonderful. And so she has a story about how her life was shattered over the tragic death of her brother and how God brought her back around and grounded her in him. And she's been going around the globe talking to people all over. She's also bilingual. She speaks Spanish too. So um, she she has some famous uncles who were big missionaries back in the 80s and 90s. I can't remember either one of their names right now off the top of
Yeah,
my
so
head.
so that's Louis Palau. Louis Palau was her uncle, and her uncle and her dad traveled around as doing stadium evangelism, and so she was a part of all that ministry all those years ago.
Yeah, and she also somehow related to Ed Savoso somehow, who did Win Your City for Christ too. So I think that might be another uncle, maybe on the other side of the family somehow. Um, but yeah, she's going to be great. She sent us a outline of her speaking, and it was fantastic, and you do not want to miss that. We also have 7 breakouts scheduled, and I'll just list off what they're going to be on. Everything is in the victories realm of things since our theme is victorious. So we have victory and worship. That's going to be led by one of the worship leaders that will be from GrandPointe Worship, who is leading worship for the weekend. So if you haven't been in a service where they lead worship, you are missing out because they are fantastic. So she is going to be doing a breakout on worship. Then we have a lady doing a breakout on helping others find victory. So discipleship, and that's Caressa Goldsmith. And she is the wife of the discipleship pastor at GrandPointe. We also have a lady coming talking about finding victory in your grief, all about grief and how to handle that and how to walk through that and still see finding your victory through all of that. We have another lady coming to and talking about sharpening your sword, how to use your Bible and how to dig in and get the most you can out of your devotions and your time with God. We have finding victory in your marriage. So we have Pastor Lawrence from GrandPointe and his wife Penny are leading that, and they've been married for 40 some years, and they do a ton of counseling, and so they're the perfect people for this. They have a great marriage. And then we have Dr. Christine Florendo coming, and she is going to be leading a breakout on anxiety and depression, how to find victory through that. That's such a huge thing, in today's world. And then we have a pair of ladies coming, Heather Houghton and Wendy Zumbo, and they're going to talk about victory and following your calling. And they went to Bangladesh last summer and started up a women's ministry there. And so they're going to talk about how that went and how following God got them there. So that's lineup for speakers.
Awesome.
Amazing.
I know you're not going to want to miss any of those opportunities to hear these ladies. Our heart desire is that the women who will go away believing that they can be victorious in areas that they've struggled with and finding tools and strategies to walk in the victory that Christ purchased for us. So once again, it's March 7th through the 9th. It's happening at GrandPointe Church in Chambersburg. Registration pays for your ticket in. There are plenty of hotels of um, various budget conscious wise in the area. Again, if you're a pastor or pastor's wife, you can get complimentary registration by contacting Nancy Scott, and that her email will be embedded below. If you need a scholarship help as well, contact Nancy, and we look forward to seeing as many women there as we can fit in the space. So get registered today if you're not registered yet. We'll see you then.
So show this video to your spouse. Make sure that pastor that you can play this or use this as advertisement to let other people know about it. We would like to see as many in attendance as possible. Let's pack the Grand Point Church of God for this event. March 7th through the 9th, Victoria Slaying Your Dragons. Thank you, ladies, for the incredible life-changing work that you are doing. It is an honor to be breathing the same air as you. Keep shining.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Bye.